right, it's a big week in Hollywood. We now know the list of Oscar nominations for this year's awards. Most importantly, who got the nod and who got that snub. So joining us with the answers are film critics Chuck Koplinksi and Pam Powell. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. I was a little disappointed, not going to lie, that my name is not on this list.
Shocking,
For what?
I mean, Best Actress, of course.
Well, if they had a Best Punster category, you would be there every year.
Do you think we should, advocate for that to be added to this?
I will do that, yes, because we're going to nominate each other to become members of the voting.
Oh, are you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I had no idea, but she found out that you could actually.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's not going to happen. We're going to nominate each other.
Never say never, Chuck. So, first of all, obviously, guys, what are we talking about here? Who got this? Like, what are the best? What are the best parts and worst parts of this? Because I know what I want to talk about, but I want to hear what your thoughts are. Best Picture, what are we talking about here?
Well, at first, I'd like to say there are a lot of firsts going on here. We got Spike Lee, First-Time Director Award nomination. We've got the first time a superhero movie has been nominated for Best Picture.
That's the one I'm interested in.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah. And first time that there's a well, actually, if Roma wins for Best Picture and Best Foreign Picture, it'll be the first time ever a foreign picture does that. Wow. Unfortunately, it is not the first time that women have not been nominated for Best Director. In fact, that's happened, I think, about 86 times. Oh. So no first on that one.
Ouch. Wow. Honesty, hey? All right. So what about Best Actress? Who are we thinking is going to take this one home?
This is going to be interesting. Because it's either going to be Lady Gaga or Glenn Close.
Right.
And this is something that I've advocated for years, and when we are members of the Academy, I will advocate for this as well.
Sounds good.
To sign, I think they should show results.
Right.
I think they should show the vote results of the top three contenders.
Yes, they never do that.
That would be interesting because between Gaga and Close, it's going to be, I'm sorry, very near, very
it's gonna
close.
Be close.
Right, yeah. There we see Melissa McCarthy from Can You Ever Forgive Me, Olivia Colman from The Favorite, and Yalitza Aparicio from Roma. Those last three, the nomination is the award for them.
Right.
But the thing with Close and Gaga is Close is the living actress or living performer with the most nominations and no wins. This is her 7th nomination, hasn't won one. So the older membership of the Academy might be wanting to rectify that for her career. And Gaga, hey, she's just starting out, and she more than likely is going to win one anyway that night for Best Song.
Right, and Glenn Close just won a Golden Globe, right?
And the Critics' Choice Award.
Right.
And at the Critics' Choice Award, it was Glenn Close and Lady Gaga tying. So it didn't clarify anything there, but that's going to be one of the most interesting categories.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough call, I think, because of Glenn's background, and you've got Lady Gaga's performance, so it's a tough decision to make.
But Glenn Close's performance was spectacular.
Right, it wouldn't be a sympathy thing.
Yeah.
She's great.
Sure, absolutely. So, we've got other things to talk about today. We're talking about, like, maybe some films that were overlooked. What do you guys think?
Well, films, but also people.
Yeah.
I think were the big things.
Well, on the film side, First Reformed, totally overlooked. And I know that's a smaller film. I don't know if it's considered an independent film or not. Is it? But I thought that it had a little bit more mainstream appeal, and that got totally overlooked, except for Paul Schrader for Best Original Screenplay, right?
Right.
So sadly, he didn't get for Best Director, and Ethan Hawke didn't get for the Best Actor, which is shocking to me.
And probably the biggest snub was in the documentary category. The Mr. Rogers documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor. People weren't expecting this just to be nominated. Everyone basically said, it's going to win the award.
Right.
There's no question.
Yeah.
And it is
Everybody
even
was
in
talking about that.
Yeah, it's not even in the last 5. And also another documentary, Three Identical Strangers, which we both liked. That had a good shot too, and somehow did not get nominated. It was an incredibly strong year for documentaries. And other three other popular ones did get in. RBG, Minding the Gap, and what's the other one?
Free Solo.
Free Solo. But the documentary, that's a special committee that nominates those films. So every once in a while you have something hinky happen like this, but this was the biggest surprise.
Yeah.
And Bradley Cooper and Nicole Kidman, too, right? Yeah, they're kind of overlooked. Maybe.
Well, Bradley was nominated, but not for director. I think he was hoping for director.
Yes, he was.
Sure.
And especially first-time director. And
so the thing I'm curious about is Black Panther. Okay, do you think this opens the door for more movies like that to be considered in the Oscars, or is this an exception? Because I'm a huge Marvel fan, and I've never seen this happen before. So I'm wondering why now, because to me, that film didn't stick out as much. Like, it just seemed very similar to the other ones. I don't understand.
I agree completely.
Right.
I don't get it.
I think it came from that popular vote that they were proposing for a category, and that definitely would have been, I mean, I don't know, $700 million they've taken in, more than all of the best pictures combined or something.
Sure.
So I think that maybe it was that transition into that category, perhaps.
Right, kind of like an, okay, well, there's this instead kind of thing.
And remember, you only need, there are 7,900 Academy members.
Right.
You need 435, that's 5%. You need 435 people to say, Black Panther's the best movie of the year when they put in their nominating ballot.
Right.
So that's all it takes to get nominated. So there was at least that many.
All right, good
so
to know for me.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
There is.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys. We're going to have to see who takes home those special awards. But, you know, today, I've made you your own Oscars.
You were so
It's the ones I can afford, you know, made out of paper.
Thank you so much.
So,
gold in my heart.
Yes, thank you. Also, you know, not colored, but
well,
we do what we can here at
Like
Channel 3. So, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back, guys.
Aww.